Welcome to another exciting episode of Unplug brought to you by every NG. My name is Judith and I am back again like I never left. Now recall we had these updates yesterday, and if you're joining us again today, you are the real MVP. This is where I give you all the updates on everything entertainment, our favorite celebs, movies, music, national news as well, sports, just everything, a little bit of everything here for you, just giving you updates, right? So yes, as usual, I have a big story for today, and this one is still centering around protests, but there's a little twist. Like, this is not just okay, we are continuing with protests, they have started again. When I say they, I need you to wait till I get to that story for you to know who I am talking about. Now let's dive into the other stories. First things first, hello, we are having a reunion, a mini reunion, a get together sort of. This is between Erica and Tacha. They were hanging out together. It's kind of like a dropout reunion. I didn't say it though. That was what Oga Polo said. That is Erica's manager. He called them dropout queens. So yes, they were hanging out together. They looked really happy and genuinely, enjoying each other's company. So kudos to the both of them. Okay, next up is Katrina. Katrina is ready for violence. When I say Katrina is ready for violence, I mean it. So recall that yesterday, Nengi was saying that she's the only one who is not on the WhatsApp group because she doesn't like Wahala. Well, Katrina has told her that, okay, Wahala for who no like Wahala, because she's looking forward to the reunion. She's looking forward to the gbas boost that's going to come with the reunion. And we are also looking forward to that because this one that Katrina is already gearing up from 2020 for something that's supposed to happen in 2021. Serious wahala for who don't like wahala. Okay, we also have Kiddwaya in the news, but it's not anything lovey-dovey with Erica, and it's not even anything so nice. Fans were dragging Kiddwaya for filth. They dragged him because he made a post, just regular Instagram post, fine boy kid, spraying his perfume and all that. And then his caption, he's like, I'm not a king, I'm not a star, I'm just a nobody who is now with somebody. Next up, destination, right? Innocent caption. Or so we thought, but people are like, Kiddwaya, you're beginning to talk too much. Is it that you don't know what to do with this fame? What's the issue? First off, you're talking about networks and being humble. Now you're talking about destination. Can you just keep quiet and let us hear word? Like, literally, let us hear word. People were like, this guy's beginning to talk too much. This is what happens when you give someone fame and they don't know how to handle it. Kiddwaya, peleo. That's all I'll say. Sorry, because the dragging was just out of this world. Okay, we still have some entertainment news for you, and this one is in music. I gave you the updates yesterday on YBNL, the whole situation that is happening with Olamide and Temi Owasa, who is also known as YBNL Princess, right? Recall that some years ago, Olamide signed this girl, and for a couple days now, she has been saying things, and she has just been revealing a whole lot, and people are just like, what is really going on here? She's saying that, Olamide kept her like hold up for 5 years. He didn't allow her release any songs. He kind of stifled her career and stuff like that. People were jumping to her defense. See, with this story, I just want to tell you one thing. Don't carry anybody's matter on your head. Do not carry anybody's fight on your head as your own. That's just the only thing I have to tell you this time around. Because, yesterday she was really going at it, like bashing Olamide, calling him names and all sorts. And a few hours later, she came out all smiling, saying, we had a meeting and we're still family, we've resolved the whole issue. So people that were fighting for you are swearing for Olamide. What are they supposed to do now? So yes, she said that they have reconciled. She's back to the family. Everything is back to normal. I don't know the details of the meeting because she didn't give, neither did Olamide. But what I want you to know is both of them have reconciled. So everybody go your separate ways, right? Okay, moving on. Still on reconciliation. This one is a bit touching, and this is about the Channel's TV reporter who his wife alleged was battering her for the period of their marriage. I mean, she made a video. She had scars on her body. She had choke marks. There was a whole lot going on with that video, and that video went viral. Around yesterday, it went viral, and even Channel's TV came out to say we will not condone any form of domestic violence and we'll look into the matter. A whole lot was going on. Lawyers were being contacted. People were fighting for this woman on the internet. Next thing I know, I wake up this morning and they have reconciled. So this reconciliation actually happened yesterday, but it became really popular this morning. People were looking at it and like, what is going on here? How did this go about? So apparently, the governor of Benue State, which is where the man is from, magnanimously decided to reconcile this couple, to just tell them, get back together, go back to your marriage, sort things out when abuse is involved. I'm not going to make so much statements about this, but yes, I just want you to know that this man and his wife have reconciled from the whole domestic matter, the whole issue. The woman has even asked us to forgive her husband, and she's willing to make the marriage work. Let's see how that goes. All right, now to my story of the day. Now, remember I told you that this is about the protest, and we're so happy that the protest was starting again. People were beginning to revive their energy, just bring it back, because, we still have to say no to bad governance, to senseless killings and all whatnot. However, the police have come back. The last time we had the NSAS movement, there were denials here and there, especially after the Lekki shooting. Okay, this one said we're not there, this one said we're there. Now, this time around, the police have claimed that there were no protests in Lagos yesterday, despite the fact that, people had media coverage, there were videos and pictures, and they're saying we maintained peace, we maintained civil rest in the society. There was nothing like a protest in Lagos yesterday. So if you were there or in the Lagos protest, let me know if, maybe you were just floating in the air, they didn't see you, or let me know about that, right? All right, let's move on to another story that is really important. So Chris Ngige has said that after the meeting with the federal government yesterday, the Buhari's government has decided to reduce the fuel pump price from 168 naira to 162 naira. Now, this is to take effect from the 14th of December, so it hasn't taken effect yet, but Chris Ngige is telling us that this price has been reduced by like 6 naira, roughly 6 naira. Yes, that's it. All right, let's move on to some international news, and this one is good news. I must say this is good news, and it's about the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, remember that we had companies and medical organizations racing to get the vaccine and get everything together. Well, the first person to receive the Pfizer vaccine is actually a 90-year-old grandma. Her name is Margaret, and it was just really nice. Like her pictures were going all over the place, and I'm like, okay, a 90-year-old grandma is the first person in the world to receive the Pfizer vaccine. And coincidentally, the second person is a man whose name is William Shakespeare. I mean, that's just a coincidence, right? All right, yes, so Margaret has received the vaccine, and, moving forward, more people will have access to this medicine, more people will have access to the vaccine. So that's really good news, not just for the UK, but for the world at large. Now let's move on to some sports, and I have interesting updates for you on sports. This one is, we're having Arsenal in the news, we also have Barcelona, and we have Juventus. Now, first things first, Arsenal is set to, they're looking forward to inviting Arsene Wenger back, for kind of like a tribute. They didn't specifically say to be their coach anymore, but remember that they had a little breach when he was leaving. He coached them for 22 years, thereabouts, and he didn't feel good when he was asked to leave. So now they're inviting him back for like a tribute, just to plaster that relationship, I assume, so I don't know what you think of that. Let me know what you think of that as well. And then to Barcelona and Juventus, Ronaldo and Messi are set to compete, to play against each other after 3 years. Yes, after 3 years, the two GOATs, yes, the greatest of all time in football, are set to play against each other again. So yes, that's all I have for you on this episode of Unplug. But thank you so much for joining me. It's always so much fun having you here, having you around. My name is Judith, and this is Unplug, brought to you by Every NG. Bye.